Weather.
Well, we're taking a live look right now here at our Menninger Hill camera here in Topeka. 49 degrees is that current temperature for the moment. Feels like 44 with the dew point at 36, visibility at 10 miles, and the wind east at 13 miles per hour. That wind will be increasing substantially throughout the course of this afternoon. We're going to see those wind gusts getting up to close to 50, even 60 miles per hour in some spots, with the sustained winds probably getting close to 30 at times. This will easily be the windiest day we've seen so far this year. Probably having to go back to last summer or last spring to see wind gust values this high. So even compared to other warm days we've had, this is definitely going to be a very, very gusty and breezy day. Now, with these winds usually comes a bit of a warm up, and that's what we've seen thus far across northeast Kansas. Temperatures right now are in the upper 40s to even 50s, and that is a marked increase from 24 hours ago by 16 degrees there in Topeka, double digits as we look elsewhere here in the region, as high temperatures should be getting up into the middle 70s later on today. But with this warmth and this wind, we do have some more moisture today, and that is going to be a big cause here for a risk for severe weather later on this afternoon, mostly in the western part of our viewing area. But as you can see, everyone is within some sort of risk here at some level or another. Marginal, it looks like, for areas in these greener colors, including Topeka, Burlington, Holton, Seneca, and Hiawatha, and then the yellow slider risk here for all of the areas further out towards the west. The main concern here is going to be strong winds. If we already haven't seen those strong winds today, we could see a continued amount of those winds within storms moving through, and then large hail as well, as these storms are in all likelihood going to form in a line, which is good news for the risk of tornadoes. It definitely decreases those quite a bit, but we are going to see, I think, a line of these storms, and in all possibilities probably going to be affecting everyone here in northeast Kansas to some extent. So by around 3 or 4 p.m. this afternoon, we're going to look over towards north central Kansas and south central Nebraska for some storms to start forming. Sometime between 4 and 6 p.m., those should be entering the westernmost areas within our viewing area, and by, I would say, around probably 7 to 8 p.m. is when we're going to start to see this move through our greatest, most highest amount of communities at one time here. And you can see the line of storms is starting to bow out a little bit. So again, these could be fairly strong as they move through. Good news is that as it pushes through, we probably will be dry here by around 10 to 11 p.m. It doesn't look like there's going to be that much rain here forming on the backside of this, and we should be pretty much totally dry here by Sunday morning. Precip chances are very, very high, though, for tonight, about 100%. So this is going to happen. We are going to see some rain today. Maybe these storms don't strengthen as much, but I think everyone is going to see at least a little bit of precipitation. 74 for today, strong winds and PM storms, gusts up to 50 miles per hour. That's before we see the storms tonight. So very strong winds throughout the daytime, 48 overnight tonight, gusting to 30, dry by midnight, and we should be less breezy on Sunday, and calmer conditions and a little bit cooler looking from Monday onwards.